getting ready to head with Isaac and Caitlin and Ezra over to their homeschool co-op. We have a family presentation today, and my wife insists that I be a part of it. Isn't that right?
I guess so. I don't know what you said.
I said you're insisting I be a part of the family presentation.
Well, you insist when you had a family.
So it's not getting connected to the game?
It's not being connected to internet.
Oh,
Again,
okay. We could take a look at that
when we get home.
when we get home.
It's in the bag.
Oh, well, maybe I'll do it when we get in here. Show me where to go. I'm following you.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hi, I'm Jim. My name's Jim, and these are three of our kids. We have a fourth child who is named Zoe, who is actually in public school because he has some special needs that he's able to get therapies for in the school system. I am, we've been married for 18 years. I am a pastor here in the city, and I turned 39 last week and was just doing some reflecting, and I was telling my wife I don't feel like I lack for any challenges or excitement in life. Last year, climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. We get to travel, do a lot of the things that we want to do. One of the things that I do struggle with is self-discipline in certain areas, and so I decided that before I turned 40, I wanted to make a movie every day for 1 year. And so I started that this last week, and I wanted to draw every day for a year. I used to draw all the time. And so I started that last week, and wanted to not just read through the scripture, but also make notes on the entire Bible and knock that out in a year. So trying to work on kind of a keyword discipline in my life for this year.
My name is Carmen. I enjoy being a wife and homeschool mom and doing ministry in our community. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. One of my hobbies is playing outside with my kids, and I love to run.
Hi, my name's Isaac. I'm 15 years old, and I enjoy making videos and airsoft and video games. Like Noah said, we just made a music video for his first single, so I guess we'll show that in a minute. But, yeah.
I'm Caitlin, and I like to dance, so and do a lot of crafts.
Well, I'll tell you about Zoe, because Zoe goes between Caitlin and Ezra. Zoe is 9 years old. When he was born, he was brain dead and blind at 2 weeks old, and we had to plan a funeral for him and take him off of life support. And when we did, he opened his eyes and took a breath, and God healed him, and he is 9 years old in second grade. And because he goes to a public school here, they are able to facilitate all of his needs as a holistic approach to his development. And so guarding his off time so that we can travel a little bit over his spring break, and he has one makeup day there. So We don't have him with us today, but you will meet him at a future event if you don't already know him. And after him is Ezra. You gonna say hi? You want me to introduce him? Ezra is 5 years old, and he loves playing video games with his brothers and his dad. He loves jumping on the trampoline and getting double bounced. And he also plays basketball right now for the JEA.
Okay, I'm not exactly sure what just happened. I got up to speak to a room of like 40 people, the majority of them kids, and completely froze. That was completely unnerving, getting up and needing to talk about myself as part of a family presentation to a room filled with moms and children. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do better next time. Honestly, I hope there isn't a next time.
Hey, we're about to vlog. Dee is about to bring chicken into another chicken restaurant.
No, I would keep that on the DL. They might ask us to leave.
Yeah.
For real. So just keep that. All right, we've got the lumber. You guys are loading up, and I'm leaving.
Leaving when the work comes.
I know, that's how it goes, right? All right. And of course, the star of the program, Mrs. Penny. Oh, she's a sweetheart. One of the things that I am doing today is picking Zoe up from school, and the great thing is that we live really close to where he attends, so it makes it really practical. I'm able to ride my longboard out there. And then the thing that's the most fun to him is that I ride my longboard bringing him home. And he gets to skateboard that way, he says. Zoe on the skateboard. I'm shooting a video right now. Are you having fun? That's my boy right there. All right, got a call that over at the City Church Red, where we do the food bank and some of the community development that we offer, that one of the lines has cracked, and it is the line that sends water into the bathroom. See if you can see that. And we have a really great landlord over here who actually covers the expenses of the facility for us, and so I'm going to actually just tackle this myself instead of trying to call somebody else to do it. So I'll tell you what I'm doing. That's how you do it. Little cut here, little cut there. Got my helpers, Dylan and Ezra. That's what type of Pokemon he is today. Hey, what's up guys? Wrapping up day 7 of the vlog. How many of you guys had the opportunity to watch the Solo trailer that dropped? I am super excited. I am a Star Wars fan. I watched those as a kid and genuinely just have grown up with Star Wars on my mind and in my heart. Solo movie, looks fantastic. Very excited to go see it. And pretty amazing, it actually opens on my wife's birthday, and she's not as big of a Star Wars fan, so we were kind of joking about the fact that we might have to wait until the next day to go see it, but she was insisting that we go as a family. So looking forward to seeing Solo, and then I also got to see the new Jurassic World trailer. Man, I love this franchise, and I think that Chris Pratt is an outstanding actor and cannot wait to see this movie as well. So got to see 2 trailers to some of my favorite franchises over the past 48 hours. I thought I would mention that. Hopefully you've gotten to see those 2. If you didn't, go check them out. And then one more thing, or I guess 2 more things. Totally mind blown. First thing is the Dundee trailer that dropped a few days before the Super Bowl. At Danny McBride, Chris Hemsworth, Liam Hemsworth, Russell Crowe, Hugh Jackman. I mean, the list is long and distinguished, and looked like it had the potential to either be funny or a complete and total flop, obviously, but nonetheless I was excited to go see it because I watched Crocodile Dundee as a kid, and I was really probably one of the first kind of, I would say, adult themed movies I ever saw, and so it just kind of held that special place in my life, and so I was super pumped. And then you find out during the Super Bowl that spoiler alert, that it's actually not a movie, that it was all a setup for the Super Bowl trailer that was actually an Australia tourism initiative trying to lure people to come to Australia on, I guess, vacation, which, I mean, obviously, who wouldn't want to do that? But super kind of let down by that. Great, I mean, masterfully done. There is zero doubt. And then the other one is Cloverfield. So let me just say, J.J. Abrams, genius, master storyteller. And his concept for Cloverfield was amazing. And when the movie came out, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was fun. I know that my wife thought that the camera angles or the camera movement was very shaky, and I would agree, but it just didn't bother me. And when Isaac was old enough, he's my oldest son, was old enough to watch it, and he watched it, he loved it as well. He and I went and saw 10 Cloverfield Lane in theaters and enjoyed it for what it was. And I just want to say that when they announced the 3rd film during the Super Bowl, and that the movie was going to drop as soon as Super Bowl was over, that's amazing. That was amazing marketing. Now, I will say I watched the movie and it definitely answers some things, and because I already kind of follow what's happening in science, by no means am I calling myself a scientist. I am fascinated with science, and so there was just a lot of things that were kind of queued up within the dialogue of the film that draw off of a lot of conspiracies right now, and so it actually it kept my attention, and it's getting reviewed really critically. But regardless of the fact of how good or not good the movie is, the fact that they announced it and dropped it instantaneously, mind blown. I am fulfilled just in that concept. So that's my kind of media rant, I guess, for the day. I'm going to call it a night. I will see you guys tomorrow. It is going to be a wild and crazy day, and I'm trying to remember to film it all because I'm not getting any sleep because I have so much to do getting ready for Kenya and all of the other responsibilities in my life. I'll see you tomorrow.